Morning ladies, welcome to Coffee and Card. It's December 2021. This year does seem to have flown, and we're using the Nothing's Better Than stamp set, and today we're going to be doing a chocolatey card. And in case you don't know, my name's Linda. I'm from lindaspapercraft.co.uk, and we're in week 3 of Coffee and Card. I sent you 4 kits in your packs and then realised that actually December's a 5 Thursday month. So I'm going to have to design another one and send you an extra little kit bonus card out, which I shall be doing shortly. Right, so today is a chocolate kind of day. I find most days are a chocolate kind of day in my household. And I've used... I always want to call it Merry Merlot, but that's the red. It's the Mossy Meadow. It's the green. So, yes, and I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be a chocolatey kind of day as well. Excuse me. So, and I've moved away from the Whisper White this time. I've actually used Very Vanilla as my neutral card rather than the Whisper White, because I thought it went really well with the browns. And I've used Soft Suede for the chocolate, and this is in Early Espresso. Have a play with the inks that you've got if you don't have those colours. Any sort of dark brown will do, and then a paler brown for your chocolates. I did try Crumb Cake. I thought it was a little bit too pale, but have a play around with what you've got. If the worst comes to worst, you can always stamp off the chocolate, the Early Espresso, and then do a secondary stamping for the chocolate there, or even just leave them white like I've done here, or cream like I've done here. So right, so I've already opened my pack, and I have got, so you've got a coordinating envelope, so it's a Very Vanilla envelope. This is from the Hostess pack of papers. You get 48 sheets in this pack, but you do need to put an order in of £170 to get it free. Each one's got a pattern on one side and then black and white on the other, and it's really, really nice. It's towards the end of the catalogue, and so I thought that looked rather nice with the green and the cream. And then you've got a label, and then the inside, and then I've just cut a little band to put behind the label. Okay, so if we start off with our stamping, we'll pop these to one side. I've got all my stamps out. Now, to fit your everything on here, if you've got a stamping platform, then you can put it all on a stamping platform and stamp it, which is what I did with this one. However, if you don't have a stamping platform, contact me and I'll tell you all about the Stamparatus, because it is really nice. But if you're going to be using blocks, then I thought I'd show you how I did that today, how to do it just with the blocks. So I've got the Today Is A, and I'm going to stamp that in the Early Espresso, and I'm going to stamp that near the top, in the middle, the right way up. Okay, so I'm just going to get that straight, and I'm just going to pop that near the top of the label. Okay, and then I've got Kind of Day, which I'm going to stamp at the bottom. Again, in the middle. Excuse my head if you can see it. So you want it, you perhaps don't need to go quite that far down, but you do need it quite low down so that you can fill everything in. And then we've got chocolate. So I'm going to put that underneath. Today is a chocolate kind of day. And that should leave me a nice space for my chocolates, which are here. So nice simple card. There it goes, just fits just nicely. There we are. Okay, so, and the way I worked out whether this was going to fit is I just lined all the stamps up on the label and see how it fitted on, and I think that works quite well for those stamps. So just going to wipe those off. So we all ready for Christmas? I'm hoping, I actually filmed this, you're watching it now, I filmed it a couple of weeks ago, and I was nearly there. I've just spent the morning making 7 Christmas boxes. that I'll be giving to members of my family with some rather boring presents in, but the boxes are really pretty. Oh, I've got one here. There we go. So I was quite pleased with those. So quite a big box with lots of exciting things in. So they're winging their way tomorrow to lots of my family. Right, I digress. So I'm just going to stamp the inside now, and I don't think I didn't get the stamp out, so what have I done? So I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be 2. I am. Right, got loads of sentiments in this one. Let's see if I am pretty sure. There we go. Yeah, a day without chocolate is like, just kidding, I have no idea. I do sort of know. I think I have had an odd day without chocolate in my lifetime, but probably not many. So, right. There we go. Okay. So I'm just putting that straight on my block. So it's straight on the grid paper. So it's straight on my block, and then hopefully when I stamp it, it will be straight on my card. So just around halfway. I'm pretty sure tomorrow will be 2. Just wipe that off. Again, I'm still using the early espresso. And then we'll just pop some chocolate down the bottom there. There we go. And I think this is a sort of, you know, like an affirmation card, a card that you'd send to someone who perhaps isn't quite as happy and wants cheering up. And, you know, it is, just get some chocolate. Just go do something you enjoy. Just have a lift, you know. We spend so much time looking after everybody else that we don't look after ourselves. So, and sometimes we just need someone just to tell us it's okay. Oof. This Sahara sand soft suede ink pad is very dry. So, and I'm just lining those up over the top. There we go. And so, like all the other stamps in this set, it just doesn't quite fit, which I really like. It's just really free-flowing, very artistic stamps. And I think they give a really good image. Right, so now that I've done the filming for this card, I can actually rub out the number 3. Because when I put the kits in the envelopes, I can't tell which is which. And so I don't know which card I've put as number 3. So I put a number on here as well. And then we just rub it out so that I can now send that to somebody. Okay. So. Right, and then now we're just going to build the card up. So, just a standard A6 blank. And I'm just going to get my glue and stick the... I quite like that side as well. Mind you, it's white and we've got very vanilla, so I think we'll keep to the yellow. Oh, the Daffodil Delight on the other side. There we go. Yep. The flowers are quite random, but because they're quite large, I've done it so that the sort of the bigger ones are sort of looking up. And then our little bit of green, which I'm just going to stick on. And this goes all the way across the yellow paper. And I just thought it just broke it up a little bit, and I've just made it very slightly longer than the yellow because when I was making the original you can just see just a little line of yellow there and I wasn't happy with it, so I've just made it a couple of millimeters longer so it hangs over so you don't get that little flash of yellow. And then I'm going to get my label and I'm going to pop that up on dimensionals. Another way to sort of step this card design up would be to actually put ribbon round the yellow paper instead of using card as a feature, and you can also put an extra mat underneath. So because this card front is 14.8.5 by 10.5, so this card piece is 14.4 by 10. So if you cut that down by 0.5 centimetre and then made another layer of a different colour, say very vanilla or maybe another yellow perhaps, and you'd make that one the 14.4 by 10 centimetres, so you could layer it up if you wanted to. So just popping the label up on some dimensionals, and I'm going to stick that on the front. Okay, just there, and then sticking the sentiment piece inside for you to write on to cheer up somebody's day. You could always include some chocolate with the card. That would be a really nice idea. Get someone's favourite chocolate and then give them the card as well. So there we go. Right, so, and as ever, if anybody's bought, quite a few of you have bought the dies as well as the stamps, so you can make the card with just the stamp set, but if you've got the dies as well, you can just add a little bit more texture to your card, and I've just stamped and die cut it just the same, and then popped it on a couple of dimensionals, and then I'll just stick that over there, make sure it's over, so that it brings that forward and gives you a little bit more of a lift as well, just to add a little bit of an extra feature to your card. So there we go. So there's the original and there's the stepped up one for you, and nice and short and sweet. And so hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll catch up with you soon. Bye.